It's time to get out of there. Yeah, he got an hour on there.
Hey guys, so our breakfast videos. Well, shit, we're really late.
Yeah.
The guys from AKLYS Defense are in town, taking some classes with attack response, and they've been in here every day, just hanging out and bullshitting with us after class. And they invited the guys to come out and shoot machine guns yesterday, which was the little clip you saw of Colin and Pablo shooting, and Isaiah and a couple of the other dudes were out there. And they let them run the guns. I said, why don't you come in this morning, we'll just shoot a video real fast. They all watch our videos, and most of the people in the shop there watch the videos and have for years. For you guys that don't know, AKLYS used to be Red Jacket Firearms. What all you guys think you know about Red Jacket from the television show, that was one building with a couple of personalities that were in there for the show. Those guys didn't build the shit. There's dozens and dozens of people behind Red Jacket in multiple buildings on the property that actually build that shit. Red Jacket does a bunch of shit and has big, huge fucking orders, like with Academy and different huge companies. Red Jacket builds thousands and thousands of guns every month. What you think you know about Will Hayden or Stephanie or any of them from the show, that was the show. And that was very, very scripted and very choreographed, and that was not at all Red Jacket. So Red Jacket, one of the guys from the show, Joe Moe, actually owns Red Jacket Firearms. Is that correct?
Yes. Joe and Charlie.
Joe and Charlie. The other dude from, okay.
Yeah.
So both those guys were on the show. That was the TV show. They also owned the real gun company that manufactures all the guns that Red Jacket puts out. These guys work for Red Jacket. We've had a blast hanging out with them, just bullshitting with them here in the shop. And they're just going to introduce themselves, kind of tell you what direction they're going now, and just show you a couple of these guns that the guys got to shoot yesterday.
My name's Steven. I do all the shipping and sales at the shop. And this is a gun that we kind of help do. It's a foul lower on a Mac upper, which are both not considered firearms. Takes a Sumi drum. It's integrally suppressed. Because they're both not considered firearms, the actual firearm here is registered as the Magwell. And it's a lot of fun to shoot. A little 9mm sub gun. It's about kind of heavy, but it's a lot of fun. Real fast cyclic rate on it, and it's a blast to shoot. Open bolt machine gun.
It's quiet, man.
Yeah, it's really quiet. Quiet and extremely fast.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm Dave. I run the CNC machines there. Keep the suppressors and muzzle brakes and other cool stuff running. This is just a Romanian side folder AK. This is something typical that you could order. This is one of our 30 cal suppressors on it. I brought it up here for these guys to shoot so that they could see, like, hey, we actually can suppress an AK, and it sounds good.
Yeah, it's way quieter.
It was surprising. The cop out there, the big dude,
Adam.
he shot the gun without the suppressor on. I think we had some footage of it, maybe. And then when he put the suppressor on, it was amazing how quiet it actually did get.
Yeah.
How much?
Yeah. Normally people are pretty flabbergasted, like, holy crap, that's an AK. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't think it could sound like that.
It was very cool to watch it run without the can and with the can.
Yeah.
So how many CNC machines you guys have?
We have one Haas VF2, which is a CNC mill, and we have a Haas ST20SS, which is a CNC lathe. And we try and keep them running constantly, whether it be like our new whiskey bullets or bourbon bombs, and the ever-ending supply of suppressor parts and muzzle brakes.
Yeah, sometimes if we have gigantic orders for things, we may have to subcontract them out, like the muzzle brakes. We hold real strict quality control over that. It's all our design. All the suppressor parts have to be made in-house. We could get a variance, but it's a nightmare.
It's more of a hassle.
So legality-wise, it has all the parts for it.
We have to maintain control from start to finish of them.
That's cool. So when you guys CNCs go down, can you work on that shit, or is there somebody local there that?
It depends how bad it is. If it's something.
If we have a batch of parts that's already run and we need, say we need end caps, we can kind of keep on running, putting certain things together and wait till we can have Haas come in and fix the machines, and then we'll
We have
run
manual
overtime.
machines there too. If we really had to overrun into that, or
So on the manual, like obviously I could fuck up a manual machine because it does what I
yeah,
tell it to do.
Yeah.
oh, the,
But like
the
on the-
CNCs will fuck stuff up real quick too.
It-
Oh,
Dude,
in a hurry.
so-
It gets expensive.
So a guy who doesn't really know how to run one, if I went in there and started fucking with your high dollar CNC machine, I would crash it.
Yeah, depends
There's
which button you push. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a good chance.
So Lance would definitely have it run.
Oh yeah, yeah. And from what I hear, Colin over at Technical Response,
Yeah.
him and technology don't get along too well.
Yeah.
I don't think I've even met a dude named Colin at Technical Response.
Is it Colin?
Or
Asian guy.
no,
Hey,
yeah.
Oh,
Calvin.
Calvin!
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvin.
Yeah.
Well, we don't see him as
I'm-
Asian then.
Yeah. Especially if you listen to
Cowboy
Yeah.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Cowboy
exactly.
Calvin.
Yes.
He gets like a thick
I'm
Mississippi
horrible with
accent.
names.
no, that's,
I was
that's,
close.
That's funny.
Yeah, he
I
buys
can
like
see
a brand new truck and he's like, can you put carburetors on this? Yeah, that's Calvin.
Yeah,
Alright, so who are you and what do you do over there?
I'm Zach. I do most of the design for the suppressors, muzzle brakes, pretty much whatever. If I come up with it, or if Joe comes up with it, or someone else, I'm the one that turns it into reality. Something you can grab and hold on to.
And what's Joe do in the company now? I mean, other than like go to Holyfield and fights and
Yeah,
fly to Vegas on Learjets and shit like that.
yeah. He runs it.
They're like,
I
he
mean,
doesn't do anything.
He comes up with crazy
Yes.
ideas sometimes and has me make them, and tries to keep everything going in a good direction.
Mm-hmm.
He's really stepped up since all the crap with Will and everything.
Yeah, it seems like he really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing that a lot of, especially the general public, doesn't realize. With everything that's happened in the past 6 to 8 months, most people don't realize the amount of stress and hurdles that we've all had to hop over to continue on. And like if people call and start bitching at us, like just please be patient. We're trying. You're
Yeah.
gonna get your stuff.
Yep.
Just forward us those emails. We'll take care of them.
You don't know how bad we wish we could at times.
You know, Joe, he really runs it like it is a business, but he really runs it and treats it like a family
Yeah.
too. I mean,
Most definitely.
Every worker there is.
Yeah, we saw
family,
that for sure at
Yeah.
SHOT Show.
He
We
takes
talked-
care of us.
We talked to Joe for 2-3 hours probably at SHOT Show in Outland.
Yeah, it's got to be pretty cool if he lets you come out here for a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That
Yeah.
that goes a long way just to be like, hey, get out of here, go do something else you love. It's still associated with the business. You're still repping
Yeah.
your business,
Mhm.
and that's a big thing. And I think the teamwork, having to overcome stuff, draws people closer.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
You find out where the brand comes together. It's just not an easy thing to do.
It's a really tight-knit group of people there right now.
Yeah. I can tell just hanging out with you guys. Like I was like, that's cool that they're all buddies and they get to go out and do that.
You see
kind of stuff.
fast who jump ship and shit like that happens.
Mhm.
The weak guys, the guys you wanted to get rid of, typically leave.
Yeah,
That's
it's
exactly what
it
that
kind
is.
of
You'll be surprised. You'll have
Yeah.
a couple of guys
Yeah.
that'll stand up and fucking pick up the weight that all the other guys drop.
Mhm.
The few guys will surprise you and really fucking come to fruition and develop. And the ones that are left will be stronger. It's funny, when something happens, no matter what it is, and you lose a bunch of volume, you could you come in and get 25% of your company, drop them weak ones,
it was
and the 75% less will produce more.
closer to like 60%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all of a sudden went from quite a few employees down to about 7.
7, 9, somewhere through.
But your production's back there.
Yeah.
Like already,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
past your production.
Yeah.
You're
Mhm.
shipping.
Yep.
I mean, shit's going out.
Yep.
It's surprising, especially as a business owner, when you go in and your payroll literally cuts in half.
Mm-hmm.
So for 4 or 5 weeks, you've got all this extra operating money, and if you use that correctly, at the end of those 4 or 5 weeks, your production's actually up.
Oh yeah. Production's definitely way up right now.
Mm-hmm.
Product's up, and your next shipping is your next problem is how do we ship all this shit?
Yeah.
And within a couple of weeks, you got that. I mean, we were just in there talking about it.
Yep.
I mean, fucking, you walk in this shithole of a building right here, you're like, there's no fucking way those dudes. Like, we throw numbers out there, dudes are like, there's no way they're shipping 405 boxes. That's
Oh yeah.
Oh my eyes!
Every time I've been in
He
here-
said, "Oh, we shipped 400 boxes yesterday." I was like,
yeah.
That's how it feels in there.
We never-
Yeah.
It just the gear keeps coming in. I'm like, oh, I caught up. No, I didn't.
We'd never
Right.
we've
Yeah.
never seen a 400 box day. Like, we've done 250, we've done 300, we've done 305. 305, and that's with a lot of hustle. the same people that did the 305 came in here and did 405.
Man.
It's fucking, dude, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That sets the bar. That means 300 is not hard anymore.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially since I don't have to do it, and it's all on them. So.
Yeah, well, when your employees trust you and believe in what they're doing,
Well,
like when they go home with a sense of satisfaction, a sense of accomplishment, they want to come back and do it again.
It's cool too, and I'm sure you guys get it from your customers. It was neat, like the days, and I think we're at almost 800 this week, and it's Thursday.
Yeah.
So, I think we're actually, I think it's at 899, whatever it said. But, I'll start getting, because I made my own little fan page. But I really just, it's like a cross promotion. I get to promote anytime he posts something, I can share it. I can post other things that I'm doing, pictures that people will share of our gear. So it was like another advertisement.
That's Tactical Pablo, if anybody's wondering. If you're not on his page, it's Tactical Pablo.
Yeah, but now on there it's constantly, dude, I just got my shipping notification, and it'll go like threads long where people are like, yeah, I just got this one, this one, and this one all in a day. I got these. It was all after 9 o'clock, or I got the, and it's
amazing.
As a person who works here, I'm like, that's pretty cool. And then dude will be like, show a picture. I just used this in this class, or I just used this at my house. This is my bag with all my gear for my kid's trip, or this, that, and the other. I'm like, that's cool. It's different. And you guys see it too. Your gear goes out to people you don't know who they are, and then you see it later, and you're like, oh, I made that, or I had to put part in that. So
the coolest
yeah, I
ones.
take a great sense of pride in that. Like when we were over at Tactical Response, Bane came running through, and I was like, hey, dude, I'm the one that made and engraved your suppressor. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Coolest ones are dudes are like, man, I'm watching a YouTube video. I just got home from work. It's 10 o'clock at night, and I just got shipping.
Yeah.
Like Colin's standing here a lot of times after 10 o'clock, and dudes are getting shipping.
Yeah.
So they get emails like, man, I got an email from John last night at 1:30 in the morning.
I've gotten emails from you late at night before.
And I don't even know who you are when I'm emailing
Yeah.
you. That motherfucker doesn't put Red Jacket or Ackley or, hey, fucking you know me.
I just send an email. Yeah.
He'll buy shit. And then when we realize who he is, we always refund him. We don't ever let him. But he tries to. He tries to sneak
Our
in
friends
there.
do that a lot. I'll like read it, and I'm like looking at the dress, and I'm like, I have a question, guys. I'm like, we know him, right? And they're like, yeah, we know him. And I'm like, ah.
But you got our business to run too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for running our rigs, and thanks for using our
hell
shit.
yeah.
For sure.
When Stephanie launched that shit and
Oh.
through her little tirade, you guys all, immediately, like the next morning, Joe had pictures with the cash print micro and all you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
That was
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
And I love them. I love Michael.
They're badass.
Oh,
Yeah.
I ran one of y'all's EDC belts through Way the Pistol, man, and you cannot beat it. I mean, you cannot beat it.
That belt
It's
there,
just-
that one was brand new.
Yeah.
I got it when I first got up here, so I ran it for the last couple of days. But I mean, I beat the hell out of it. And it's held up.
Yeah, they don't have a problem, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anything else you guys want to tell?
I'm going to get on y'all's website.
What's your guys' Facebook page?
AKLYS Defense.
Yeah, AKLYS Defense, AKLYS Defense.com.
We got a YouTube page.
YouTube.
We need to get more videos and stuff up
Yeah.
there.
We've just posted up a couple of good videos. We've got one of our KSG suppressor, and then we've got one demoing our a Hawker subgun can, that's an excellent video to watch if you're in the market for something like that, because it shows the versatility of that suppressor.
We shoot it on a 9mm Colt submachine gun. Do a
75 round.
Yeah, C-Mag. Shoot just a full burst, 75 rounds out of it. On a Uzi, on a full auto Uzi, a 308 bolt gun, shooting supersonic and subsonic.
I was going to say, do you have 308 bolt gun suppressors? Because I'm in the market.
Yeah, we got
for
them.
those.
The one on his that's a smaller can. It's for the intermediate, like 300 blackout.
But you can have a
You
big
could
one.
put it on
Yeah.
but
But you have a longer one that
We
be for
shot-
more designated long rifle.
It's
we
more
shot
of
the
a,
Hawker on this rifle too.
Yeah.
In the video,
Yeah.
we shoot
Yeah,
it on
we-
a 300 blackout. We shoot it on
That's cool.
this AK. Shoot it on the 308,
Yeah.
the
It's a-
458.
You can go
It's-
300 Win Mag with it. I mean, or for the
Not for the Hawker.
for the Orion.
Yeah, for the Orion, it's any 30 caliber and smaller. 300 Win Mag, 270, 7mm mag, 243, 22 long rifle, 5.56, anything smaller than 30 caliber or 30 caliber and smaller. Yeah.
And where are y'all guys based out of?
Baton Rouge.
Okay. Well, you're not even that long away.
Our KSG 12 gauge suppressor. It's funny because a lot of people say, "Oh man, that really looks like the Salvo 12." Well, we actually came out with it about a year before Sancho came out with theirs. So,
It's been in development for quite a while. Now we have it ready to go.
Yeah, we had
And,
2 SHOT shows ago.
Yeah.
Is it true that you guys have alligators just walking around? That, like we have deer here? Like, motherfuckers hit deer all the time.
Oh, yeah, you'll see
It's
You'll see
certain
them dead
areas,
on the
yeah.
side of the road, yeah. Not as often as the deer. I'm from this area, and there's definitely more deer than there are gators.
No, I didn't think that was real.
But, yeah, but you'll see them. Every once in a while, it'll just surprise. You'll see one in a ditch or something.
Does it taste good?
Oh, I love
Yeah,
alligator.
yeah.
If you've not had it, you need
I
to.
want to go down there and just go eat for a week. Just
I was gonna say, I've
just
never
go
been
You
there.
guys gotta come
I've never
down
been
about,
there.
about this time of year is when you guys need to come down.
Yeah.
You guys have
Get
like
some
the
good
Baton Rouge
crawfish.
in Louisiana.
and you guys got
Yeah.
the world's
Yeah.
biggest
Yeah.
like
How far is that from
Renaissance fair
Destin?
or something down
From
there
Destin?
too.
Yeah, the
There's a
Ren
big
Fair. I
one.
go to
Yeah.
I'm totally
It's supposed to
not.
be young back
It's supposed to
up.
be huge. It's
Because
around
we're going to
Christmas or
honeymoon
something.
next week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
congratulations.
yeah.
Yeah, we might.
It's
we might
like
come back
6 or
up
8
here. If we
weeks
do,
long.
I'll
Yeah.
Facebook
It's-
y'all. and
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah,
hey,
I
for
go
sure.
to it every
Come
year.
through,
Real
take
like
you out
3
to eat
times.
and all that stuff. Hell
We're gonna
yeah.
dress Colin up as a
For sure.
leprechaun. We'll come down to the Ren Fair. They have a 6-week long Ren Fair down there.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've not been to it, but
It's awesome. You,
It's
go,
a
you get to
lot
go
of fun.
walk around, drink meat, and they have all kinds of cool shows going on. They have a raptor show. They have nights jousting. They have all kinds of cool stuff going on.
John is.
We're buying some
He's
more
a
horses.
closet jouster.
Yeah, we're buying Percherons.
You come over to John's house, he walks around in a suit of armor, and he's like, oh, I can't wait to joust.
when I was,
He's
when
like,
I
I've
was
already got
younger,
the equipment.
my mom used to,
He's like, for now, we'll just use
she does a
four-wheelers
lot.
and the neighbors.
does a lot of reenacting, and she used to set up at the one in Triune before 840 was put through. So where we actually used to set up our tent, you drive on it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right, the castle's up on top there. Yeah,
Yep. Now it's across the street.
that castle's pretty cool, but you
Yeah.
get into it, and there's like not much castle.
Yeah, yeah. The outside's impressive. You go in there and you're like,
It's not much of a castle, guys.
like
It's kind of
a-
unimpressed.
yeah.
If you want to see a castle, just go to the
If you
Biltmore.
want,
Yeah.
you come
Yeah,
see my
Biltmore's
castle.
badass.
We're gonna
When
build
you go
a
to the
castle.
Biltmore, you're like, oh.
yeah.
My home is suddenly very...
Extremely
Yeah,
small.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
it's not impressive any longer.
My swimming pool's not 2 stories.
So it's guys, go right now. Make sure you like AKLYS Defense on Facebook page.
Yeah, I'll go like you guys. And I'll
Who
tag
runs
you.
your
'Cause I
Facebook
posted
page? Do you guys all
those 2
post
videos
it?
of
Yeah,
y'all's
okay.
videos
I'm
yesterday.
monitoring all
And I
that.
already had people asking, they're like, what is that? What are these? And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know what to tag into here, so...
Yeah,
Now I
yeah.
can go in and edit it. but I'll
Awesome.
do that.
That one we have named the Franken gun
Mm-hmm.
because of what he was explaining with it.
Yeah.
But it's that's a fun gun to shoot.
Yeah.
I liked shooting that one.
Yeah.
The thump that comes off that one whenever...
This
It's not
the
suppressed,
7-inch
it's
with the
just
muzzle
intense.
brake clears your sinuses.
Yeah.
Like it.
It also feels fantastic.
It'll
Yeah,
rock your
That
world,
reminded
for
me
sure.
the first time.
It's cool.
I don't know if I was, well, anyway, one of my
Yeah.
friends, it's not mine, so it doesn't matter, has a sawed-off shotgun,
Mhm.
10 gauge,
Mhm.
and
Oh.
it's got a pistol. Like he had cut the pistol, off, so you have to hold it like this and like brace yourself. And he told me, he's like, you should shoot it. And I was like, what's it feel like? He said, heaven. he was like, you'll feel the blast hit you in the chest. And so like I shot it, and I was like, oh my gosh. And it was the same thing like that. Like when that rolled out, because I'd never shot a fully automatic weapon before. And I turned around and they were like, look, he's got the machine gun smile. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Should make a shirt that says that.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you should definitely make that, because that is true. Because after
Yeah.
I shot it, I turned around and was like,
Yeah.
I was like, did you see
I've
that?
been in the
Did you see
machine
what I
gun
did?
business for a while, and it's every time.
You guys should do a fucking shirt that
Yeah,
says machine
like
gun
if you're gonna get into
style.
that, like,
Hell yeah.
And
It
that
should be him.
because
Yeah.
that's a real thing with
Oh,
machine
yeah.
gun style. Because every person that was there that hadn't shot one,
Yeah.
and even the people that had turned around were like, "This is so
It should
cool."
be Colin, like Steve-O.
Like Steve-O.
And that's the reason we bring this up.
Exactly.
We work with it. We do it all the time, and we know not everyone gets to do this. So we bring them up,
Dude, it's awesome.
shoot them.
Like
We heard it. We were out.
Yeah.
We were out at our property the other day, and he goes, Cody goes, "That's a fucking machine gun." I go, "No, it's not. It's just somebody running a gun fast."
Yeah.
He goes, "No." I go, "Yeah, you can run a gun that fast." And then we heard a guy go, "No, it's a machine gun."
Yeah. Yeah. This
So,
one,
I said, "I wonder who's out." We didn't know you guys were here yet.
Yeah.
It was on Saturday.
yeah,
I was out there shooting a fucking pellet rifle. Cody's like, "That's a machine gun."
yeah. The like when I came up here for the Cold War hot range with Sonny Pazikas,
nice.
I brought this gun up, another M16 up, and a underfolder AK that was full auto. And at the end of the class, I was like, whoever wants to shoot them,
That's
have
awesome.
at it. Because everyone else was running semi-autos in the class, and to see the actual military counterparts of what they're running and get a feel for it.
Who had the gun out there with the loud man? What the fuck was that?
With
I don't know what it was.
Yesterday?
It was fucking so loud.
Yesterday?
Well,
That's
these
that one.
have brakes.
Was
So
it
does this.
without the brake
Yeah,
on?
without the
With
brake on it, yeah.
No, with the brake without the suppressor.
That's what I mean. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was,
That was that
but
one.
that's standing up full off
Oh,
the
no,
ground.
no, no, I know,
The
yeah.
ground was
Yeah,
shaking.
Yeah,
I was
is that
like,
a
what?
7-inch gun?
7-inch,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's
We walked out and
ferociously loud.
I had on Swordens and somebody hit that thing. I'm like, holy shit, that's loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we use that for testing the cans on because being so short, it's so harsh on the muzzle brakes, the suppressors. So we'll just load up, beta C mags, drums, just mag after mag, and just sit there with the can and just run mag after mag after mag.
Yeah, I've
full
not
auto
found
through
much
this.
else that'll test them that hard.
You get them so hot you can see the bullets coming through them.
We've got
You get them so hot, they start
glowing
to
orange.
glow bright orange
Yeah.
even in the
Yeah.
daylight.
That's awesome.
We
Yeah.
put our
We,
full size.
we did a couple of mag dumps one day and then set it on the table and we're like, oh shit, because it
Set
immediately
the
started
table on
smoking.
fire.
Yeah, it caught
Oh,
the
yeah.
table on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, we've done our
Oh,
full
shit.
size on a PKM belt fed before.
Yeah.
I mean, 760 by 54R is a huge.
Yeah,
ever
that's
see-
a big round.
You ever see the wood hardware on AK catch on fire?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's awesome. I've seen people
Yeah.
melt them down, like with the grips
Or when
and
you
start
shoot
to
it-
come off of them.
Yeah.
I got them smoking on the RPD we had.
Yeah, just test them. Just want to see when the can's gonna fail.
So I have a question about
Yeah.
suppressors. Like, if you do order one from your company and stuff, what are the logistics on that? Like, I have to go through.
ATF.
Yeah. Basically, if you want to purchase one, you purchase it on our website. He'll contact you, or Vanessa, our NFA lady, will contact you, and get all your information. Figure out which dealer you're going to ship it to. If you're in state, you can pick it up from us. If you're out of state, we have to ship it to a SOT dealer, what most people refer to as a Class 3 dealer. We'll get it all paid for, start the paperwork process, get it shipped to your dealer if it's out of state, and once it gets to your dealer, then the transfer from the dealer to you starts to happen. It's a couple months to go from us to the dealer, and then
About 6 months, right?
yeah, 5, 6 months, 7 months, depends
That's not
on
that bad.
what happens from the dealer to the individual.
Yeah.
But it's not hard, right? People
No,
have
no,
this
no.
misconception.
Yeah, and that's
It's
why I
time
wanted to ask.
consuming. It's
Yeah.
not hard.
It's a fair bit of paperwork.
And it's not time
but-
consuming. It takes a little bit of your time. You got
Yeah.
a few forms and a fucking, you
Yeah.
got to sign some shit.
That's
And then you just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
you've
all
never had
we
one
need.
before, so
Yeah.
it won't matter anyway because you won't know what it's like until you get it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And your first form and your 12th form and everything else, they all.
It's like ordering a custom knife, except you
Yeah.
don't pay $10,000 and wait fucking 4 years to get it.
Yeah.
You pay $700
Yeah.
and you wait 6 months to get
Yeah.
it. So really,
Yeah.
I might have to look at one of those from my
Yeah.
bolt gun.
Yeah.
I might have to look at that.
when you're sad that your suppressor's not there every few months and you remember it, just order a pizza. It'll show up fast.
Yeah. The best thing, buy it, get your paperwork sent off, forget about it.
Yep.
Put a mark on your calendar at 6 months.
Can I email you and be like, why is this taking so long?
Oh god.
You can.
They do, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
my suppressor?
Yeah,
Like,
I-
you fucking.
I feel like
Yeah.
this is mostly your fault.
Yeah. Now
Exactly.
some stuff is kind of special order, and we have to custom make it and stuff. And we may wait on parts. We may end
Wait
up
on
waiting
material.
on.
Now,
Yeah.
if you had to make a custom special piece,
Mhm.
can they not start their paperwork prior to that? Is the serialized part?
We
not
have to have the
already-
serialized
Yeah.
part done to start
Whatever
the paperwork.
that is, okay.
Yep.
Okay, last question from me.
Yeah.
I have an Arsenal SLR 107
Mhm.
AK. I also have a Savage 10 threaded 308.
Mhm.
But you're getting rid of that.
I know.
Why?
I can't. I love my Savage.
Man, those
It
things
shoots-
shoot great. That's
yeah,
what I had.
I just ran it in class. Yeah, and it
The
shot.
stock is.
Maybe you've
crap.
heard of these other guns.
No.
Go ahead.
If the because I'm sure.
Hold on.
that they're-
Is Kent shooting a Savage 110 308?
No,
Oh no, he's not. You know why?
but he's the champion shooter.
Oh, okay. Was
Yeah.
Was Buell shooting one?
No, he was shooting.
Oh.
Actually,
No, he fucking.
Daryl
wasn't.
was shooting a Savage.
It was a Well, the sticker said Savage.
Yeah, well, the action's a Savage and the chassis, but not the.
I don't know if you know or not, but that Home Depot NASCAR, Home Depot didn't make none of that shit on that.
No,
car.
they really did.
I was wondering if there's a interchangeable suppressor or if it's the screw-on plate. Because I'm guessing the threads are probably different on the Arsenal versus the.
All of our muzzle brakes are externally threaded to fit our cans, so you can put the same. You can put brake or different
You
brake
can put
on
a brake
your
on it and then screw it
weights.
over your brake.
And because see, you can put both those cans, even though they're different calibers, on both of those guns because
Yeah.
they have the
Just
same
because the brake.
But that would be
thread pattern on it.
that would be bad to put this can on that.
Yeah.
Or
right.
Because it's got to
So-
be a If it's a
The
308
bore
caliber
hole.
though,
Yeah.
with that
We can put-
7.62 by 39,
we
and
can
the
get you
by 51
our
would be
8
the
I
same.
could run that. We could run this one on that, no problem. 'cause
Yeah.
This is
As long, you
much
can always go
larger
bigger.
diameter.
You just can't go smaller.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you can get one of our 8-inch 30 cal cans. You can put it on your 308, take that off, put it right on your AK.
Why
I
don't you
bet
just stop
it
being
make
cheap
that
and
AK
get both
really,
of
really
them?
wide.
Yeah.
It happens.
Why don't you just stop being cheap and get both of them?
We could do that.
Well, I
too.
mean, I could do that maybe one day.
It happens eventually.
Yeah.
Because
They're kind of like tattoos. They get addicting.
I mean,
I'm
I
sure.
can take the spark plug out of the fucking weed blower and get a thread adapter and put it in the truck, but I really should probably just buy the right spark plugs.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you gonna do when you gotta change the spark plugs out on your Dodge diesel truck? I know it doesn't.
But yeah, okay. Well, that
Yeah.
was my question.
We
That's
do
cool,
make
though.
we
That's-
do
that
make
you can
some
do
direct
that.
thread
Yeah.
mounts, but and then like on the Hawker can, the suppressor itself is threaded, and then we make thread adapters to fit different things. HK3 lug, this muzzle brake, 5/8 24, which would be standard 308 or 300 blackout. Most 30 caliber rifles. Half 28, half 32, which would be like the Colt 9mm thread pattern. All different kinds of things. So, and we have done some special muzzle brakes and stuff if someone asks me to.
Well, that takes away any worry about it. Like for people that like myself who didn't know, if you can get the muzzle brakes, which are obviously cheaper than the suppressors,
Yeah.
you just put each of those in your guns and then just
Yep.
screw those on anytime you want them.
Yes,
Exactly.
And it's personal preference. Some people like the direct thread. Some people like the muzzle brake, and then you screw this on.
It's like when you want to go mudding in your dock, you just take the tires off your truck and put them on there.
It's direct there.
That's cool.
Cool
Awesome.
guys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
AKLYS Defense, Facebook page, AKLYSDefense.com. Get on their page, just tell them you saw this video, let them know that it's working. And thanks for coming out, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you
you
for
guys.
having us, for
Yeah.
real.
Thank you
It's
so
been
much.
been a great time like always.
All right, tell them, turn that shit off.